the MLB pregame show. First pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. J. Mack. Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. J. Mack will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Hey, we got two down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Bo Bichette.
And now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Ready now is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Hey, where's it one now?
Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, we've got one right here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
There's the 2-1 home.
One,
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Up next is Danny Jansen. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Stay ahead right now.
First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. So stepping in is Kevin Biggio. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Kevin Biggio.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kevin Biggio becomes the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, we got one here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's George Springer, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Right here, guys.
A ballman, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays 0. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hey, you can strike out right here.
Fouled away. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate, Bichette. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now the pitch. Marcus Semien is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
George Springer the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now that's popped up. Mountcastle is under it. 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. No hits to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In comes Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Nope, at the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1 at 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Up next, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Bo Bichette.
First offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here is Marcus Semien. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now the 0-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
So now into the box is Danny Jansen. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. And now, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kevin Biggio.
Hey, one down, now one down.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next up to Oscar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-0. And now here is George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
George.
Hey, nobody out now.
Now here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now back, the 7th.
In now, Delino DeShields.
The Shield.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, we got one.
The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bo Sox get their 20th home win this year. J. Mack picks up his league-leading 13th win.